That's where our next Searchlight contender hails from.
It's too cold for rain outside tonight.
14-year-old Henry Norwood recorded his song submission on his iPhone. As you can hear, it's pretty lo-fi. I think he says he finished it the night before the deadline. When Henry made the top 5, he came in to speak to CBC Ottawa's weekly afternoon show host, Alan Neal. I think a few of you might remember him. Alan asked Henry about the inspiration for his song submission, Another Bottle.
The first line I got actually was they were calling for freezing rain overnight, and I was hoping it to be a snow day.
Yeah.
And it's too cold for rain.
It's too cold for rain. And
I wrote that line, and I let it sit for 2 weeks, and I came back to it, and I ended up with the song.
You see, it didn't just all happen overnight, Henry.
No.
It had to germinate there. It had to come forward somehow. When people hear a 14-year-old, though, singing "And the Whiskey's Here to Stay," I think it catches people off guard, though. They may be a little surprised. How do you know so much about this hard-drinking lifestyle?
Just my background. I've always listened to classic country music. And
so people like
Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash. That's all I've ever listened to.
And there's no shortage of songs about drinking.
Yeah.
And so were your parents concerned at all when they heard what you'd written about? They're okay with the fact that you've put out Another Bottle, Another Day as your tune here. How different? I mean, a 14-year-old listening to Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash. How different is that from what your classmates are listening to?
Oh, it's completely different. Nobody listens to it.
So what's their reaction to you being this old school country crooner?
I've actually gotten a lot of support from my classmates and from my school. Oh, they don't listen to it, but I've gotten a lot of support.
Okay.
And they like the song.
Okay. So you could be converting people here to old school country.
Yeah.
You never know. Let's say you win the $20,000 in gear, Henry. What would you buy?
A PA system for sure.
So you can record something better than the iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And recording equipment.
Okay.
And I'm planning on donating or purchasing stuff for my elementary school and for my high school, $1,000 for each.
I'm sure those schools in Perth are madly voting daily in the hopes that Henry wins, for many reasons. And that was, of course, Henry Norwood speaking to All in a Day host Alan Neal. Well, as charming as Henry's lo-fi iPhone recording is, I've got the studio version he did with Alan for you now. This is Another Bottle, Another Day by 14-year-old Henry Norwood of Perth on Bandwidth.
It's too cold for rain outside tonight. I'm dead inside, it's pouring down with no end in sight. A raindrop just fell from my eye into my glass, reminding me of what has happened and what I've got coming now. Another bottle, another day, drown my sorrow and hide my pain. Another love that's gone away. Another bottle, another day. They all thought we'd always be together. Love on the road to forever. Times change, people change. Now together is a long way from forever. Another bottle, another day, makes her memory go that's here to stay. Another bottle, another day. Oh, the whiskey's here to stay. Another bottle, another day.
Another bottle, another day. And if you just tuned in, that song was sung and written by a 14-year-old boy. He is a boy. He is still a boy. But don't worry. He says his experiences with the bottle are all through his love of listening to Merle Haggard and Waylon Jennings. He's Henry Norwood of Perth, Ontario. I think he's probably converting all his fellow grade 9 and 10ers from Justin Bieber to Johnny Cash. I wonder if he is. As I say, he's from Perth and he's representing the Ottawa listening area in the CBC Searchlight competition. For more details on that competition, you can head to cbc.ca/bandwidth and I'll have a link up there for you.